Hey guys, and welcome back to part 4 of Saboteur. Last episode, we freed some POWs and took control of a mysterious box from the Nazis. Hopefully we can discover what's inside. Though I doubt it.
What's in the fucking box?
Back at the base with Skylar, we decided to go for a drive and deliver the box. Forgot we didn't do that. Heading far out of town, deep into the countryside, we meandered our way toward our destination.
And here we are, just two lovers popping out for a picnic in the countryside.
Not gonna lie, almost lost it a few times. This car cannot turn.
Iceberg, right ahead!
Damn, these things are fast.
Finally arriving at the church, our apparent destination.
Nothing like a good country drive to soothe a man's pains.
Oh, I can think of a better remedy.
What?
And I'd say you've more than earned it this time.
Oh.
That sounds intriguing.
Later.
What?
First, we deal with Bishop.
Aw. Delivering the chest, it was time for Bishop to fulfill his end of the deal and deliver Dierker to us on a silver platter.
I am reliably informed that Colonel Dierker is less than a mile from here at this very moment.
Come again?
Dierker's here. In the Havre?
At the Citadel, preparing to board a Zeppelin bound for Berlin.
A Zeppelin? Like, what kind of deal is this? Not exactly a silver plate, bro.
Oh, my life!
With a Nazi transport truck and new matching disguise, thanks to Skylar,
I left you a present inside the truck. I think you'll like it.
our mission was on to infiltrate Dierker's Zeppelin party.
That could be a problem.
And just to the north, I met up with a convoy of transports and did my best to blend in. Oh, they stopped. Don't mind me. Got a little too into that. Successfully crossing a checkpoint, it was abundantly clear that we had almost made it.
One charge in the right place could turn that gate into kindling.
Seeing only one more door in our way. You will soon find out that this becomes a overarching theme in this episode. The doors. And Zeppelins. Whoa!
Time to send these fellas home to Mama.
Wasting zero time, I huffed and I puffed and I blew their door in. Fighting my way through the first courtyard, enemies were in front, behind, and above, causing me to slow my advance into the next courtyard. Really digging the gunfight so far. A lot of mayhem.
There was a firefight!
Eliminating all the Nazi positions above the next courtyard, we were finally at peace, and able to take in the scale of such a machine. Wow. These things are fucking impractical.
It's too damn big!
Realizing that heading up was the only way, we began our ascent, removing the opposition as we made our way up. Some of these guys, I question their ability to do anything. I love it. Climbing to the top of the bell tower, we descended into the base,
Praise the Lord. Fucking stairs.
continuing to slaughter our way from room to room. This was pretty intense. Come on, baby. One last time. Give it to Papa. Yes! Approaching the roof. Again. Up, down. Where am I going? I was ambushed by 5 elite soldiers. That gave me a run for my money. Holy shit! Wow, calm down. Somehow surviving that onslaught, I gave a general directions to the floor, and finally entered the Zeppelin. Knock knock. Dierker, you home? You home, buddy?
I'm upstairs!
Clearly seeing that he is, I refuse to shoot him. Right here, and instead approach him. For some reason. Keep in mind, I'm unarmed. He isn't. I mean, I was, but now I'm not. Of course, and now I'm doing this. Brilliant. Using all the luck in the world, I was able to dodge Dierker's bullet, only to cause a brief tussle, triggering an explosion and subsequent fire. It's almost like throwing an explosive in there would have just been a better idea. Just right from the entrance, just boop. Don't even have to do this.
I'll blow this place up and be home in time for cornflakes.
Oh well, due to the explosion, the Zeppelin drifts away from the loading dock, and our struggle to escape began. Staring down Durker, we ran down the catwalk, leaping and climbing our way to an epic cable slide. Finally, confronting Durker.
I'm the one who's been cheated, Devlin.
No man, you cheated first. Of no question. No one is wondering.
You should have died under my knife, not like this.
I once again refused to shoot him, for God knows what reason, and instead allow him to escape. Before my very eyes. Like, what the hell? It just cuts from a random explosion and then he's gone? What happened? Why it... Nothing is in my hands. With little surprise at all, we survived the crash, waking up on the beach, once again losing Durker's trail. And it's back to square one, which didn't need to happen. Heading out of there. Ooh. Yikes. Sorry, bud. We were on our way back to speak with Veronique, I guess. Don't know why, just going to the next thing. When I accidentally stumbled through a Nazi-controlled area.
Son of a bitch.
Leading to a desperate chase back to the slaughterhouse. These guys lit me up. I mean, look at this. I'm doing okay. Everything's fine. Speaking with Veronique, I apologized to her about underestimating her.
Is that your idea of an apology?
Which honestly sounds more like flirting.
You're a bold lass, Veronique. Bollocks like brass boulders you have. And you're old enough to know your mind. I won't say otherwise.
Yet, before our convo could continue, Luke interrupts us.
Sean, I did not know you were back.
Wait,
Aye.
you're hitting on her too, aren't you? You devilish little bastard! According to Luke, another resistance cell across the city wants to join us.
But we cannot pass up the chance to forge an alliance.
And of course, he wants me to do the job.
Actually, I was hoping you would look into it for me.
I can see you're busy here.
Yes.
Veronique offered to go in my place.
I'm sure she did.
Okay, what? You knew about this mission, mentioned it to Veronique, refused to let her do it, then sat on it, only to mention it to me after I unexpectedly showed up?
Sean.
Like, what were you gonna do if I didn't? Celebrate all the nothingness you've accomplished? You really know how to pick 'em, lady. Well, our first stop on our quest, that apparently no one else has the time to do, was to retrieve some forged travel documents to allow us entry.
That'll buff right out.
A task our black market dealer can help us with. But, of course, I gotta do something for him.
I'm running a business here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Santos.
You are an ass. Setting off to destroy Nazi transport trucks for fucking Santos. For his business.
Business here. Business. I cannot tolerate competition.
I spotted them up the road and put my lack of a plan into action. Holy shit, yes. This plan is working beautifully. Keep this coming. Unfortunately, this didn't completely work. One of the trucks always got away. But hell if that didn't make me try 10 more times. Some were better than others.
Fantastic point of view.
What is that? What are you doing? Yes. I'm amazed. I don't know about you guys. Look at that. This became almost uncontrollable as I ignored the game's advice, feeling determined to complete this by my own methods. Which wasn't working. At all.
Hold it together.
But it was fun. Things got so bad, but it was so much fun. I ended up barricading a street in an attempt to block the trucks, as every time it seemed always one would get away, like, fuck you guys. But attempt after attempt, barricade or not, my methods were falling apart in front of me, and a new plan was in order. Or should I say, a plan was in order. Using a car as a shield, I set off the gas from a distance and sniped the surviving truck, cleaning up the area and then making my escape. This was an absolutely insane escape, by the way. After losing one car and stealing another, I was able to unleash some machine gun fury on, well, anyone that wanted it. You, and so for you, and so for you. This was madness. Eventually, I was able to get far enough away and lose them for good. It was crazy. And not worth the prize. Like, died like 17 times for the papers, man. The fuck? I might as well go out and die in the field, you know? Like, then I'd be doing a dent in the war, not just, like, doing an errand. Again! Returning to Santos, I walk right into another great fucking answer.
A small additional payment should cover it.
What's this bollocks? We had a deal.
Yes, of course. However, the price of forged papers has gone up. I blame it on the bad economy. Too many rules, too many soldiers with guns. How do they expect an honest man to make a living in this city?
Those trucks are no longer existing. That's how. What the fuck was the whole point of that if it did nothing for you?
I cannot tolerate competition.
Whatever. Having to pay Santos more money for my life. We finally got our hands on the papers. You're such a dick. Just like before, we should have just jumped him. It would have been way easier, and he'd learn a lesson, and then he wouldn't mess with us anymore. This guy's taking advantage of us. Seriously, we're letting him do this. This is partially our fault. Sean, get it together. Anyway, with our papers in hand, we made our long journey out of town to meet up with the other resistance group, who, you guessed it, also needed something done before we could do anything with them.
I won't discuss business with strangers.
What is it?
Joseph Breiman is one of our most valuable agents. Last night he was arrested. I fear he will not hold out long under questioning. He is not a brave man.
Apparently having to rescue one of her agents from imprisonment. Another great man we're going after. I set off once again to save the day. Pretty confident in my success, actually. You know, been down this road before. And though my attempt to infiltrate and free him was relatively easy, the escape once again proved to be otherwise, as we were forced to blast out the front gate. And luckily for me, our new friend decided to enter the Matrix to get the job done. Holy shit.
He's beginning to believe.
With the gate destroyed, we held off the Nazi reinforcements, as wave after wave joined the fight. Eventually escaping, only to get run over twice and then sniped. This mission was proving to be more difficult towards the end. Repeating the process, I sidestepped the unnecessary fun shootout and immediately just ran for the getaway vehicle. This was obviously the right decision. I just couldn't help myself. This stuff was just too crazy. And fun. With her agent back, hopefully she will now trust us and we can stop this litany of errands.
9.
Well guys, I hope you all enjoyed part 4 of the Saboteur. This time around things got pretty intense. Like, no joke, these firefights can be pretty overwhelming if you're not careful. Which I'm not. Risk it for the biscuit. Thank you all so much for all the support. It truly means a lot, and I enjoy reading all your comments and suggestions. Mercenaries 2 Part Dose is up next, so stay tuned for that in the near future. I'll probably go back and forth with these, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for Part 5. Perhaps we can, I don't know, get something done?
How do they expect an honest man to make a living in this city?
And as always, thanks for watching.